The woman killed, India Krager, was from College Park, Maryland. Her mother reached out to us today. That Your Side's Jason Marks spoke with her. And Jason, what did she have to say about all this?
Obviously, she's devastated and she's got so many questions. She told me her daughter is a Navy vet who comes from a family of law enforcement and would have cooperated with police if given the chance.
We need answers.
The answers could help comfort a family, but they won't bring back 28-year-old India Krager.
We're not speaking of a young girl who would go out here and look for trouble. She never incited that. Even as a young little, she was just always very introspective.
Krager's mom says her daughter found herself in trouble Saturday night. She was in a car with her boyfriend, Angelo Perry. Police were investigating Perry as a possible connection to a murder.
One thing I do know is that she didn't have to die.
Police say Perry fired at officers, so they fired back. Krager was sitting behind the wheel. She was hit by one of the 30 bullets shot at the car.
I had been in a whirlwind of emotion, grief, confusion, anger, frustration, remorse over a beautiful, innocent life that's been snuffed out.
Krager was the mother of 2 young children who family says she loved with all her heart. They now have to grow up without a mother.
I'm aware that when you are a trained officer, you shoot at the threat, and you are trained to protect the bystanding or any persons who are innocent. This was indiscriminate fire that took the life of my daughter.
This mother has so many questions. She can't understand why her daughter is gone, but she hopes to find out in the future.
The questions are countless, and that is not a given. What is not a given is that we're going to get the truth, and we want the truth. We want answers, and we want the truth.
Now, police say Krager's death was accidental and not intended. They say she and Perry were practically sitting on top of each other when he was firing his gun. Krager's family says now the focus is on taking care of her 2 young boys. Jason Marks, 10 on Your Side.
And we can tell you more now about Perry's criminal history. We learned he was released from a state prison in April of last year. He spent 12 years there for shooting a man in 2000. In 2001, Perry also pleaded guilty to assaulting a police officer. He went up for parole in 2013, but was denied. The parole board wrote his history of violence made him a serious risk to the community.